Hey, what's up YouTube? Sammy Betancourt here. So today I have some exciting news. In my earlier video last week, I discussed how the gyms have been closed during the quarantine and everything, right? Well, Nevada just announced on Friday of last week that the gyms are going to be opening up. So today's Monday, and it's the first day of gyms reopening. So I'm super excited. You know, this is something I've been praying for, that I've been believing for, and I knew it was going to happen eventually, but I was just, God was asking me to be patient during that time, knowing that He was working on me and doing things to my life that He couldn't have done if the gyms remained open and I had a full schedule and I was busy. But thankfully, we could put that part behind us and I could begin to move forward. So I'm going to bring you guys on along my journey to getting new clients, rebuilding my business, getting the former clients I was working with back into the gym and all that stuff. But for me to do that, I have to make sure that gyms are actually open, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call some of the apartment gyms that I train clients out of to see if they're open. So how I started my personal training business and built up my client base was by door knocking large apartment complexes, door to door, passing out flyers, because I knew that those apartment complexes had gyms where me and my client could access so that I could train them there. So knowing that I didn't have a gym of my own, knowing that I couldn't go to like an Alley Fitness or a 24-hour fitness to train clients there, that's what I did. I hit up any and every apartment complex I could think of that I could list out, started knocking on doors, setting appointments, and started working with new clients that way. So that model has really done well for me because I don't have any overhead expenses. I don't have to pay a gym for rent. I don't have to purchase any equipment. All I do is drive to the apartment complex, meet the client at the gym, and start training. So for me to begin to do that again, I have to find out if the gyms are open. So one of my clients texted me over the weekend saying that their apartment wasn't going to be opening up their gym this week. So Nevada did say that gyms could reopen. I know the gym that I go to reopened over the weekend, so I gotta see if some of these apartments are gonna open up their gym and allow us to start training. So that's what we're gonna do right now, okay? Let's find out and see which places I can start hitting up. Alright, here we go. First call is being made. I have a couple clients in this apartment complex. It's called the Legion at Flamingo. Let's see if the gyms are open.
Thank you for calling the Illusion at Flamingo. This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Please choose from the following options. Press 1 for leasing. Press 2 for resident services. Press 3 for all other calls. Illusion at Flamingo, this is Jamila. How may I assist you?
Hi, so I'm a personal trainer for one of your tenants in the building, and we were just wondering if the gyms are going to be opening up this week?
Yeah, they will be opening up Wednesday.
On
For our
Wednesday?
residents.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye. There you go, Legion. Wednesday. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. All right. That means that apartment complex, I could start passing out flyers, hitting people back up, because I know Wednesday they're opening up. All right, here's the next apartment complex. It's called Inspire Apartments. It's about 15 minutes from where I live. Let's give it a call.
Thank you for choosing Inspire. My name is Kaya. How can I help you?
Hi, my name's Sam. I'm a personal trainer for one of the tenants in the building, and we were just wondering what day the gyms are going to be reopening.
We don't know yet. I'm sorry. We'll announce to the residents when we do.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I know that they're allowed to open again on Friday, but you guys haven't came up with a date yet.
We haven't heard anything from our corporate office yet. We'll notify the residents as soon as we do.
Awesome. All right, thank you for the update.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. They're not opening it up until indefinitely, but people are opening up, so we just gotta keep calling these apartments. All right, here's another apartment called Solitude at
Thank you for calling Solitude at Centennial.
Centennial.
This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Please choose from the following options. Press 1 for leasing. Press 2 for resident services. Press 3 for all other calls. Good morning. Thanks for calling Solitude at Centennial. This is Natasha speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Natasha. This is Sam. I'm a personal trainer for one of the tenants in the building, and we were just wondering when the gyms plan on reopening.
The gyms, they're going to open this week.
Oh, okay. Do you know what day this week?
Wednesday.
On Wednesday? Awesome. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, but there's only 5 people allowed in there at a time. So if there are already 4 residents in there, so the person that you're working with and you cannot then go in.
Oh, so then we would have to wait till there's less than 5 or less than 3.
Right. You have to wait until there's 3 or less people in there for the 2 of you to go in.
Okay, and how is that like just like going to be regulated by like good faith, or are you guys going to have somebody there, or how's that going to be managed?
Say that again?
So is that just like going to be regulated by somebody there, or is that just like a notice and that people are expected to follow?
Okay, so what the deal is there's a note on the door. There's only 5 people in there. So if we see that people are not respecting that, we're going to have to shut the gym all the way down again.
Oh, okay. Totally understand.
So we're leaving people to the honor system. And if they can't honor their own community, then unfortunately we're not going to be able to have it open.
Awesome. Okay, that makes sense. I just wanted to get an update, and thank you for your time.
It should be open tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. Sounds good. I'll let my tenant know.
Okay.
My client know.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Okay. So another apartment complex is going to be opening up. As you can see, they have a safety measure protocol put in place, and I expect that to be the same for most of the gyms that are going to be opening up this week. Hopefully, as the weeks and days begin to pass, it becomes a little less, so that it's not only 5 people at a time, because I could imagine that gyms are probably going to be packed, and then, me being the trainer and then my client, that takes up 2 spots right there. So, we don't want to be those guys that are just taking up all the people's space. So going to have to keep the sessions a little shorter, maybe 30-45 minute sessions to start off, so that we don't hog the gym, right? Nobody likes that. But at least I know going forward that these are some of the stuff that I have to look out for when transitioning back into doing my in-person training, right? So I'm going to take a couple more calls and continue to hit up some of the apartments around the area, see when they're opening up and all that good stuff. But before I let you go, I want to, of course, give you a cool little workout that you could do at home. I know a lot of you aren't ready to go back into the gyms, aren't ready to be around a big crowd and put yourself at risk. And also some people just don't have, some of the gyms are still closed, as you can see, right? So here's another at-home workout program plan that you could do to keep yourself in shape during this time, so that when the gyms do reopen, you're going to be hitting it strong and you're going to pick up right where you left off, okay? Okay, so for today's workout, we're going to do it here at the gym again, aka the garage. So what we're going to do today is a full body weight workout. So you don't need any equipment, you don't need any dumbbells or resistance bands. All you need is these, right? And these and these. So the workout today is broken down into two different parts. Part one is a push, pull, and hinge movement pattern workout routine, and then part two is an ab circuit. So right now what we're going to do part one, which is the push, pull, and hinge movement patterns. So this workout is structured as follows. You're going to have 3 different workouts performed as kind of like a circuit, but not like a circuit where it's like a hit where you go from one workout, rest for 5-10 seconds, and then straight into the other. The way we're going to do this one is we're going to perform each workout for as many reps as possible in a set amount of time. So for example, the first workout are push-ups. So you're going to do as many push-ups as you can do for 45 seconds. After you finish your 45 seconds of push-ups, instead of going straight into an air squat, which is the next workout, you're going to rest for a minute, okay? So this isn't the kind of workout that's supposed to get your heart rate up and supposed to get you sweaty and all that. When you're doing a workout like that, you're really getting exhausted, and it's not good in the long run to continue to do that for each workout. So this way, you give your body a little time to rest so that when you go back into the exercise, you're really pushing in that set amount of time to crank out as many reps as possible. So these are the workouts for phase one. First, you're going to do 45 seconds of push-ups. You're going to rest for a minute, and then you're going to go into 45 seconds of air squats. You'll rest for another minute, and then you'll go into 45 seconds of inverted rows or pull-ups. So if you don't have a pull-up bar, which believe it or not, we don't have a pull-up bar here, so find like a table or a bench, something that you could get underneath to pull yourself up, which I'll demonstrate shortly. And those are known as inverted rows, or if you have like TRX bands, you could do inverted rows from TRX bands. But that's phase one. Those 3 workouts performed for as many reps as possible, a minute rest, and then as many reps as possible. And you're gonna do that for 4 rounds, okay? So let's get started. All right, first workout we're going to do is push-ups. So you want to make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart and that you bend your elbows until your chest is about 3 inches from the ground. And once you get down to that point, you want to push up from your tricep to your chest until your shoulders are back above your wrist. To do air squats, you want to slowly bend your knees as you push your hips back to squat down. Focus on lowering your body as if you're about to sit in a chair. Squat down until your thighs are parallel with the floor. As soon as you get to the bottom, you want to exhale and press through your heels to return to a standing position. To do an inverted row, you're going to position yourself underneath the bench. You're going to grab with an overhand grip position about shoulder width apart. Contract your abs and flex your glutes and keep your body in a complete straight line as you pull yourself up to the bench until your chest hits the bench. Lower yourself back down and repeat with proper form. First workout in the ab circuit is the side plank crunch. So what you want to do is you want to get in a side plank position, but instead of resting on your elbow, you want to rest on your arm. And then what you're going to do is you're going to touch your elbow to the opposite knee back and forth for 10 reps. If you can't do a crunch, then go ahead and just hold a side plank position. After that, we're doing plank touches. So you're going to be in a push-up position. From there, you're going to take your right arm and touch your left toe, and then return back to a push-up position and repeat on the other side. Make sure you're flexing your abs and keeping your core engaged as you perform each rep. Last workout is a boat pose. To do this, you're going to be in a seated position. Then you want to lift your feet off of the floor. Make sure you keep your torso as upright as possible so that it makes a V shape with the legs. Roll your shoulders back and straighten your arms roughly parallel to the ground and hold for the set amount of time. Alright, that's it. That's my video for today. Thank you for watching. If you want to continue to follow my journey and continue to get cool workouts like the one you just saw, then go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below if you want to see any kind of workouts covered in my next video. Other than that, I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to go close up shop here, tackle the rest of my to-do list for today, and hopefully make it a productive one. Wishing you guys the same.